Following the recent Canada-EU summit, the European Commission President made the announcement. The recent Canada-EU summit has come to an end, and one of the announcements made on its heels was that renewable hydrogen was not just a topic of discussion, but was also a central component of a decarbonization roadmap between the country and the bloc. The recently completed summit took place in St. John's, Newfoundland on Canada's east coast. Renewable hydrogen has been an important component of the climate change strategies in both Canada and the European Union. That said, neither had established a complete plan for cleanly producing, storing, and transporting the fuel at the necessary scale. The new agreement is meant to move both places forward in a meaningful way toward their goals. At the Canada-European Union Summit, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau hosted President of the European Council Charles Michel and President of the European Commission Ursula von der Leyen for 2 days. Together, they discussed several topics of mutual concern. The location of the event, the Canadian province of Newfoundland and Labrador, is also the home of an emerging renewable hydrogen sector, making it an appropriate place to discuss H2 and come to agreements with regards to it. Transatlantic H2 trade boosting was one of the goals of the talks at the event, according to von der Leyen. The efforts appear to have been successful, as Canada and the EU both announced that they had established a joint roadmap to support the development of the industries on both sides of the Atlantic and the trade between the two. The idea is to use this strategy to help both the supply and the demand of H2 to grow and develop as needed. Canadian Minister of Parliament Seamus O'Regan, the country's Minister of Labour and Seniors, said that the roadmap to which the two parties agreed was a strategy that had been under development since the time when he was Minister of Natural Resources 2019 to 2021. He underscored that there was a great need to build both the supply and demand for this industry, and that a market must be created for it in order to achieve that target. Developing a new industry for renewable hydrogen without making taxpayers foot the bill is a challenge, said O'Regan. That said, with the Canadian and European markets combined. Thank you for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe and grab our free H2 ebook for more updates. Also, leave us a comment and let your thoughts be heard.